Hi, welcome back. Today we're multiplying fractions using two fraction bars. The top panel controls this upper fraction, which is currently red. The lower one controls the other bar, which is currently green. The bars combine to fill this square, which has an area of 1. The square is divided into smaller rectangular parts. If you multiply the two denominators, remember that's the bottom numbers, you get the number of parts. In this case, 2 times 3 gives us 6 parts. Multiplying the numerators, that's the upper numbers, you will get the number of parts that belong to both fractions, which is this overlapping area. In this case, just 1 part. I like to think of multiplying fractions using the word of. For example, 1/2 of 1/3 is 1/6, which is the area represented by this small area here. So if we multiply our numerators to give us the number of overlapping pieces, then multiply our denominators to get the total number of pieces, it will give us the right amount every time. Let's try another example. Now, when we multiply fractions, we often get a result that's smaller than either of the original fractions. That's okay, but could be a little confusing if you're used to getting bigger numbers when you multiply. 1/2 of 1/4 gives us 1 piece out of 8 pieces, or 1/8. To change the fractions, just click on the numerator or the denominator, and then click on the play button. One-fifth of 1/4 is 1/20. One-third of 1/4 is 1/12, or 1 piece out of 12 pieces. Let's try changing the numerator this time. 2/3 of 1/4 is going to be 2 pieces out of 12, or 2/12. And 2/3 of 2/4 is going to be 4 pieces out of 12, or 4/12. This can be simplified, of course, but we'll save that for another video. Now let's take a quick look at what happens if we multiply fractions in a different order. 1/3 of 1/2 works out to 1 piece out of 6. Now let's change the order to 1/2 of 1/3. The result is just the same. It's still 1 piece out of 6. In fact, the order doesn't matter. The commutative property of multiplication applies to fractions as well. So as we can see, 1/3 of 1/2 is exactly the same as 1/2 of 1/3. Now it's your turn. Put your own fractions into the gadget and see what kind of results it gives you. Thanks for watching. See you again soon in Room 3D.